Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, overnight the Australian dollar took the challenge to that topside level around 67.35 and thought twice about it after Monday's attempt. Tuesday's clearly was rejected and now sees the RSI penetrating the 50 midway point. In light of the pattern, it is somewhat negative, and I feel that from the rejection from that top side could see a move back towards 66.60, and maybe even lower down towards the region of 65.80 to 66 cents. Any advancement should be limited as the technicals have buckled. With the US Federal Reserve rate decision about to be announced on Wednesday, the market is expecting a 25 base point rate hike. However, it's more important what the statement reveals due to the recent banking crisis, that is, and therefore could see maybe even a slightly dovish statement. If so, that could put a little bit more stress on the dollar index, which is around 102.90, and therefore could see the euro rally as it's now cleared the top side around 107.35 and looking now to the challenge of 107.80. 85. A little bit of caution because there is a bit of divergence slightly coming through here on the RSI, so we could see these 4-day gains find a bit of profit taking as we get towards that 107.885. Dollar yen not quite reaching its downside target, which I was viewing around 129.80 to 130.15, and with the momentum coming back and a slight weaker play in the situation that yen safe haven demand is slightly pulled back due to the recent comments from Janet Yellen, the Treasury Secretary, told a bankers group that more government assistance could be warranted if risks arise that could bring down the system. So with that, the initial safe haven demand is actually backed off slightly. We can see there is a bit of a recovery coming through here. So all eyes at the present moment on the resistance level around 132.55. A break there would give further scope to the upside, maybe up towards 133.15.20. Having taken 3 days of strength, the market has pulled back for the sterling and now looking a little bit mixed into today's session. I feel that we could see the pullback looking towards the region of 121.85. However, a break there would give further scope to 121.25 and reassess. The market for gold, having taken the challenge at 2,000, backed away sharply and took out the support level, which I was looking around 1,966, which gave a downward target of 1,938, which was met after printing a low of 35 this morning. Keep an eye on these technicals, they do look a little bit heavy, and if safe haven demand does actually start to turn into profit taking in terms of the market selling out their longs, then we could see a further slide that is towards the region of 1,919. Wrapping up with oil, the market's found its rebound from that 64.5 and now looks further to the upside, clearing 68.80, puts on track a potential target of $72.40.60. Well, that's a wrap for the morning. Thank you very much for joining me, and as always, look out for the interest rate report. I hope you enjoy the great start to the day.